So we're gonna begin with our high score by age, and we have 3 routines in 5th place high point. We're gonna start in 5th place high point for our teen groups. So 5th place high point, that award is gonna go to Loco from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio. 5th place high point teen group also goes to Large and Changing Room from Expressions Dance Center. And rounding out 5th place high point, give it up for Dual Reality from NorCal Dance Arts, and those are your 3 routines in 5th. 4th place high point is gonna go to Weather Elements from the Rock Center for Dance. And for our top 3, 3rd place high point and a $50 cash prize, give it up for the Ocean U from Bunker Dance Center. 2nd place high point and a $100 cash prize goes to Level Up from South Tulsa Dance Company. And your highest scoring teen group in 1st and a $200 cash prize, that goes to Me and My Shadow from the Dance Collective with their tap. All right, moving on to our Performance Division Awards, we're gonna do a top 4 for our ballet. 4th place high point, teen small group goes to Infinite Ocean from Elite Dance Center. 3rd place high point and a $50 voucher goes to Amore from Elements Dance Space. 2nd place high point, teen small group ballet, $100 voucher goes to Kavina and the Lost Souls from Potato, Hawaii. And your highest scoring teen ballet in 1st, $200 voucher is gonna go to Recompose from Club Dance Studio. Those are your highest scoring ballet. All right, we have a high scoring teen small group ballroom. That award in 1st and a $200 voucher is gonna go to Roxanne Hughes Creative Arts. Teen small group contemporary with a top 5. 5th place high point, contemporary goes to Tides Keep Rolling In from Larkin Dance Studio. We have a tie for 4th place high point, and our first routine in 4th goes to Large and Changing Room from Expressions Dance Center. 4th place high point will also go to Dual Reality from NorCal Dance Arts. Our top 3, 3rd place high point, $50 voucher for contemporary goes to Weather Elements from the Rock Center for Dance. 2nd place high point and a $100 voucher goes to the Ocean U from Bunker Dance Center. Which means your highest scoring contemporary in 1st and getting a $200 voucher goes to Level Up from South Tulsa Dance Company. All right, moving on to top 5 hip hop. 5th place high point, hip hop goes to Gimme That from Ohana Dance. 4th place award will go to YSL from Royal Dance Works. 3rd place high point, hip hop, $50 voucher goes to Groove from J2K Dance Studio. 2nd place high point, $100 voucher goes to Death Letter Take 2 from the Dynamic Dance Academy. And your highest scoring hip hop teen small group in 1st, $200 voucher goes to Pure Blue from Elements Dance Space, and those are your top 5 teen small group hip hop routines. All right, moving on to top 5 jazz. 5th place high point for jazz goes to Dare You Not to Dance from the Dance Collective. 4th place high point goes to Son of a Gun from the Company Space. 3rd place high point teen small group jazz, $50 voucher goes to White Noise from Dance Connection 2. 2nd place high point teen small group jazz, $100 voucher goes to Wash and Set from Kim Massey Dance Productions. And your highest scoring jazz routine in our teen small group division, in 1st place, $200 voucher goes to Loco from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio. All right, teen small group lyrical top 4. 4th place high point, teen small group lyrical goes to A Fading Presence from the Company Space. 3rd place high point and a $50 voucher goes to Back Then from the Dynamic Dance Academy. 2nd place high point, a $100 voucher goes to Fate Playing from Bobby School of Performing Arts. Which means your highest scoring lyrical in 1st and a $200 voucher goes to Give Me Love from Club Dance Studio, and those are your top 4 lyrical routines. We also have a high-scoring teen small group musical theater taking 1st place high point, $200 voucher. That goes to Lola from South Tulsa Dance Company. All right, moving on to specialty, top 5. 5th place high point, teen small group specialty goes to Situation from Elements Dance Space. 4th place high point specialty goes to Standing on the Edge from Academy of Nevada Ballet Theater in 4th. 3rd place high point, $50 voucher goes to Keeping Me Alive from Elements Dance Space. 2nd place high point specialty with a $100 voucher. Give it up for 5% Tint from the Dance Collective. And your highest scoring teen small group specialty in 1st, also a $200 voucher going to Icky Thump from the Dance Collective. All right, we're gonna wrap it up with our high scoring tap with the top 5. 5th place high point, we have a tie with 2 routines. 5th place high point goes to Down the Road from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio. 5th place high point tap also goes to Cute from Dance Connection 2. 4th place high point tap goes to Time from the Dynamic Dance Academy. And for our top 3 in our tap, 3rd place high point $50 voucher goes to Blueberry Jam from Artistic Dance Project. 2nd place high point tap, $100 voucher goes to Sticks from the Dance Collective. And your highest scoring tap in 1st place and a $200 voucher. Give it up for Me and My Shadow, also from the Dance Collective. Those are your top 5 tap routines. All right, moving on to our best performance division. These are the nominees who will recompete in our closing show. Due to some ties, we have 7 recompeting, and these are our best nominees. Best performance nominee, first give it up for Loco from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio. Also, best performance nominee going to Large and Changing Room from Expressions Dance Center. Also recompeting, best performance nominee going to Dual Reality from NorCal Dance Arts. Also recompeting will be Weather Elements from the Rock Center for Dance. Also recompeting in the closing show, the Ocean U from Bunker Dance Center. And we have 2 more. All right, also recompeting, your next best performance nominee is Level Up from Sal Tulsa Dance Company. And rounding out our best performance nominees, give it up for Me and My Shadow from the Dance Collective. Those are your 7 best performance nominees in our teen small group division. Give it up one more time for all